Everyone thinks smart people are born that way. High IQ, fast talkers, straight A students. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most smart people aren't smarter than you. They're just training their brain differently every single day. In fact, some of the habits you think make you smarter actually make you worse at thinking. And today, I'm going to show you the daily habits that quietly rewire your brain. So learning gets easier, thinking gets sharper, and remembering things stops feeling like a struggle. Not hacks, not motivation fluff. Just habits backed by how the brain actually works. Here's why this matters right now. Every day your brain is changing whether you want it to or not. Neuroscience calls this neuroplasticity. That means your focus is being trained, your memory is being shaped, and your thinking speed is being adjusted by what you do repeatedly. So the real question isn't, am I smart? It's, what am I training my brain to become? Let's start with the first habit. Most people try to learn in the most comfortable way possible. They reread notes, they rewatch videos, they highlight everything. It feels productive, but it's mostly an illusion. Your brain isn't being challenged, and what isn't challenged doesn't grow. Smarter people do something uncomfortable on purpose. They struggle before they succeed. Think of your brain like a hiking trail. Every time you force yourself to recall information without looking at your notes, you're carving a clearer path. Rereading is like staring at a map. Retrieval is actually walking the trail. This is why studies consistently show that people who test themselves, even when they feel unprepared, remember far more in the long run. The struggle feels worse in the moment, but it creates stronger memory later. But here's the catch. Struggling alone isn't enough. Because if you're always rushing, your brain never gets the chance to actually think. That leads to the second habit. If this is useful, tap like and subscribe. It really helps. We live in a world that rewards fast answers, hot takes, and instant opinions. But speed is not intelligence. Speed often replaces depth. Smarter thinkers build a habit of slowing down on purpose. They pause. They question their first reaction. They ask, what am I assuming? They ask, what would change my mind? They ask, what's another explanation? It's the difference between sprinting everywhere and knowing when to walk. Psychologists describe two thinking modes: fast, automatic thinking, and slow, deliberate thinking. Intelligence isn't about eliminating fast thinking. It's about knowing when to slow down. This habit shows up everywhere. In exams, it's catching trick questions. In arguments, it's not saying the first clever thing. In real life, it's avoiding decisions you'll regret. But slowing down only works if your brain has good material to work with. And that brings us to the most overlooked habit. You don't think better than what you consume. You think what you consume. Most people try to think smarter while feeding their brain shallow content, endless scrolling, and recycled opinions. That's like expecting a chef to cook a gourmet meal with junk ingredients. Smarter people curate their inputs, fewer sources, higher quality, more depth. They read things that are slightly above their comfort level, not overwhelming, not boring, just stretching. Learning science shows that material that's a bit difficult but still understandable creates stronger neural connections. That's why reading a real book beats summaries, long-form beats clips, and one deep idea beats 10 shallow ones. But even great inputs aren't enough because your brain will forget most of what it learns unless you do one final thing. Most people keep knowledge in separate boxes: school stuff, work stuff, random facts. Nothing connects, so nothing sticks. Smarter brains build bridges between ideas. They constantly ask, where else does this apply? They ask, what does this remind me of? It's like turning isolated dots into a web. Research on intelligence and creativity shows that connecting ideas across unrelated fields dramatically improves problem solving. This is why engineers study art, writers learn psychology, and athletes read philosophy. Neural pathways work the same way muscles do. The more angles you train them from, the stronger and more flexible they become. So let's bring this together. You didn't learn how to look smart, you learned how to train your brain. You learned to struggle before success, to slow down your thinking, to upgrade what you consume, and to connect ideas instead of storing them in isolation. Here's the reflection I want to leave you with. If someone watched your daily habits, what kind of thinker would they predict you'll become in 5 years? Tonight, try this. Pick one idea you learned today. Explain it out loud to an imaginary person. If you can teach it simply, your brain just got a little smarter. And that's how intelligence actually grows. Quietly, daily, on purpose. Subscribe for more, and comment one habit you'll try today.